Noon, Chopper 9 Sky Zoom flew over the scene of this accident involving a school bus in Union County. Just in the last 20 minutes, we learned that 21 students and one school bus driver were treated for injuries after this crash. Eyewitness News sent out a breaking news alert as soon as we learned about the accident, and we brought you continuous updates throughout Eyewitness News this morning. We have team coverage of this accident this afternoon. Eyewitness News reporter Jim Bradley is live along the scene on Unionville Indian Trail Road with how that crash happened, but we begin with Eyewitness News reporter Catherine Burcham, who is live outside CMC Union. Catherine, what can you tell us about the victims?
I just spoke with hospital officials, and they tell me that of the people who were treated, 14 of them have minor injuries like bumps and bruises. But we do know that one student and the driver of that van are in critical condition in Charlotte. Now, of the 20 students on the bus headed to Piedmont Middle and High School, only 3 walked away unharmed. Investigators say the driver of the van, Stacy Presley, was seriously injured. She was taken to CMC Maine by helicopter. Another medical chopper also took a female student to CMC in Charlotte with serious injuries, but we don't yet know her name or age. In Presley's van, troopers say was her 2-year-old son, but he wasn't seriously hurt in the collision, though medic did take him to CMC Maine to be checked out. Now, hospital officials say they are still evaluating the severity of the injuries to 4 of their patients. We'll have much more tonight starting at 5. For now, we're live in Monroe. I'm Catherine Burcham, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.
Catherine, thank you. And again, Eyewitness News sent out a breaking news alert as soon as we found out about the accident and brought you continuous updates throughout the morning. Now, Eyewitness News reporter Jim Bradley continues our team coverage from the scene of that crash on Unionville Indian Trail Road. Jim?
Yeah, Allison, this is the stretch where it all happened, and I want to show you something. If you look down here on the shoulder of the road, you see these tire tracks right on the right-hand side. That's apparently where the bus driver's right wheels got off the road, went back onto the road where that orange marker is back there, and then collided head-on with an oncoming car this morning. The bus itself was taken away about 45 minutes ago, but all morning long for hours, emergency crews were out here swarming over the wreckage and scrambling to help students that were injured as the bus flipped over on what was their first day back to class after the Christmas break. Witnesses and state troopers have told me that the bus appeared to go off the right-hand side of the road, then overcorrect to the left, and then slammed head-on into a minivan that was coming in the opposite direction. That driver, as Catherine just mentioned, was airlifted to CMC Maine in Charlotte, and the school system says 21 students were taken to the hospital in Monroe. One of those students was Kimberly Scott's daughter.
Her face is, I guess she hit her face pretty hard when she was on the side that hit the ground when the bus flipped, and her face is pretty swollen in her mouth and blood everywhere.
There were a lot of anxious parents and upset students out here today. Again, they've either been taken back to the school, those who weren't injured, or taken to the hospital. This road out here has been closed for more than 4 hours. You see crews still out here trying to clean things up to get this road back open at some point. Troopers say they have a lot of investigating to do. There was no GPS unit on the bus, so they don't know exactly how fast it was going. They are going to check out the driver's statement that there may have been a problem with the steering on the bus. Charges against the driver are a possibility, according to troopers, but they've made no decisions about that yet. Live in Union County, I'm Jim Bradley, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.